Come hell or high water, this cancer's pissed off the wrong man. My faith in God has never been stronger, and I'm in pure warrior mode now. I feel amazing, and I'm ready to take on this battle. In the name of our Lord, amen. Well, it's Wednesday, October 26th. Back to do the preliminary setup for my hopefully proton treatments. They want to do a face body mask to mobilize my body and get the process rolling for my insurance company to make sure that they cover this proton treatment. As Dr. Rose says, it's going to be the key over regular photon radiation treatments to make sure that this cancer doesn't come back, because if it does come back, it sounds like it's not good. So to make sure that this treatment kills off this cancer, being that they can't completely take it out, being it's right next to my spinal cord, we really need to pray and pray hard that I can get this proton treatment soon. So pray, and we're fighting away here. Every day that goes by, we're getting closer and closer to surgery. Forever.
Should we go that way?
Yes, just take it right there. Learned our lesson on that. I actually prefer parking in this ramp rather than the Gonda parking ramp, don't you? It seems to be a lot easier to access the buildings.
Yeah.
Rather than going up 10 flights of parking ramp.
See, there's a little carry-on. That's what we need. Carry-on.
There's a lot of stuff we need.
I know, but the...
Well, that was an experience, getting that face mask molded to my body with a mouthpiece in my mouth, and obviously can't move at all. They're going to be using this mask numerous times, 11 times before and 11 times after, so it's going to be pretty wild. So I'm pretty excited about this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
we're going to be doing some questionnaires,
Okay.
surveys.
Okay.
We do this with all the patients at the beginning of radiation.
Okay.
We do it at the end of radiation also.
Okay.
And then you're also going to get them in 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months after your treatments.
Okay.
The doctors and nurses are looking at these answers to seeing how everything's going with the patients.
Okay.
And if there's anything we can improve upon.
Okay.
All right. So we'll get started on those. There's 3 surveys. 2 of them are general questions that everybody gets. One's going to deal with the cancer we're treating.
Okay.
And I can do this one or 2 ways. I can read it, or you can just answer the.
Okay.
Take the iPad, however you want to do
Sure.
it. Okay. So the first one, they want you to answer that minusing the cancer at this time,
Okay.
and the rest of them you can just answer with the cancer. That's those. Thank you very much. The other thing they have us talk to all patients about is a study. Mayo does a lot of research.
Okay.
It's gotten us to where we are today for treatment, and we just want to see what we can do to improve in the future.
Okay.
It's called the Registry and Biobank.
Okay.
The registry part of this consent is basically giving permission to us, allowing us to contact you with questions, maybe of the surveys.
Okay.
It also gives permission to the research team to look at your dosages and outcomes of your case compared to similar cases.
Sure.
Again, seeing what we can do to improve in the future.
Okay.
The biobank is a one-time blood draw, 2 tubes of blood, about 4 tablespoons,
Okay.
that gets stored here at Mayo Clinic for future research.
Okay.
Might be cancer studies, might be other health
Sure.
problems. An outside institution might be doing research, calling around the country looking for
I'm fine
samples.
with
Okay, we would send a portion of yours with no name, clinic number,
Sure.
birth date for that. If you sign up for the study, we have you listed in it for your entire life. The only reason we word it that way is that we don't know if we'll do research this year, 4 years, 5 years down the road. That way we don't have to bother you continuously.
If there's any way I can help to make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else on
Awesome.
game, so.
All right, so we'll sign that on this iPad. Bloods that need to be done today or sometime when you start treatment. And
Okay.
you guys want to go home today. So I'll just plan on catching you at your first treatment, bring you this pink card,
Okay.
and we'll send you up to the bloods for that.
I'll take care of it.
Okay. All right. We got. Do you have access to your appointments online?
I don't, and I wish they would. I tried to do it online, but they were
Okay.
grilling me with all these crazy questions, and
Okay.
I kind of just quit doing it.
Okay.
So if they
Um,
could just set it up, so
You could check up at the business office if
Yeah.
they can, but there's some information they got to get from you to
Okay.
put it in.
sure.
So maybe stop up there on your way out
Sure.
today, or maybe come back.
Okay.
This will show up in your medical record as soon as we're done this consent,
Okay.
and I can get you a paper copy of that
I
anytime
just,
you wish.
no, that's fine.
You don't want more paper?
If this helps other people, I'm 100%. So.
These are the 3 questions that we might use a sample for. For permission, we need your permission to use it for cancer research at Mayo Clinic for the first one. Touch that little yellow button, it'll take us to a window. I need your initials.
This is just to help other people, right?
Yep,
It's okay.
yep.
100% on that. So.
Yep, yeah, that one, you got it. Second one is permit your sample to be stored and used to prevent and treat other health problems. And that third one is that outside institution that I mentioned with all identifiers removed.
Okay.
Down here, if you tap the red button, it'll print your name in there for me in that one, and your signature.
Okay.
And adopt and sign. All right, I'll get mine in here. We'll be getting Proton over at the Jacobson building.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm glad that went through.
Yeah.
So you familiar with this at all? It's like they will start the 8, they might bump it up though too, maybe.
If possible. That's the plan right now for starting on the 8th. It takes some time. Well, the approval's been done already, so that's one step that you have less. Sometimes it takes the dosimetrists and the doctors and everybody to get together to make a plan and agree with everything the way they want it. And sometimes it's just the schedule of the machine.
Yeah.
But that's what they have you down for. If it changes, they'll give you a call
Okay.
and let you know, see if that works for your schedule.
Sounds good.
Any other questions?
That's it.
All right, we're good.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thank you
it.
very much.
Yep.
Appreciate your time.
All right. So, I'm approved for the proton treatment. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, God. I love you all. So far, so good. Honey, how many trips do you think it'll take to Rochester until you don't need GPS?
I don't know 7th time.
So maybe 4 more times we don't need GPS.
But I'll tell you when I need you to turn it on today. I gotta see how far I can make it without it.
I love you so
I
much.
love
You son of a gun, you. You just need a Tesla car with GPS, so it just drives itself.
I know. It'd be nice.
Yeah, one of these days we won't have to do this anymore.
No?
Right?
Right?
I know, I think you got little elf ears.
No. Get out of here.
Little elf ears.
I'm driving.
What's wrong with my ears?
You don't have a lobe. It's stuck to the side of your head.
It's sexy. No lobe is sexy.
Mine is.
Yeah, but I don't have lobes, and
No, you don't. And they're like that little, your whole ear.
I've been told they're sexy, so.
Good.
So that was an experience, that's for sure. If you could envision having that mask over your face stretched down to the point where you can't move your face at all, and there's a mouth guard in your mouth, like a football mouth guard, and your head is plastered down to this board, and they slide you into this MRI tube that's about 1.5 feet wide, and they slide your entire body into this tube, and you're in there for 45 minutes, and it's going wah 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 na 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 na. Just, but I could see some people freaking out about that. Definitely, I could see some people, they'd probably have to be knocked out going through something like that, because it's probably, it's worse than waterboarding. But strangely enough, I found it kind of relaxing. I was taking a nap, but made it all the way through, and we're fine. So, but how do you think you could handle that, hon?
I couldn't handle it. It knocked me out.
So yeah, yesterday they got the face mask molded, the behind the shoulder molded. They approved with my insurance that the proton treatments are going to be covered. So yeah, that's good. So what they're thinking right now is it's going to be 11 total treatments of proton radiation, which they're thinking right now is going to start November 8th. So.
Okay, because I was going to tell you, and it looks like we're going to plan the surgery November 30th. I didn't know if anybody had talked to you about that yet.
Yeah, not yet. So let me grab a pen.
But that's the plan that works for Dr. Rose and Dr. Kraus to do this together.
Okay.
And then hopefully that should give Dr. Peterson enough time to do the pre-op radiation. Now, I didn't have time to connect with her office today, but I will follow up with them just so they have the correct surgery date.
Okay.
And then they kind of have to count backwards from there and make sure that they get the dates that they want the proton beam done.
Yeah, so that might be something to really coordinate between Peterson, Rose, and Kraus of
Correct.
when I should be showing up for these treatments, and because
Correct.
the way Rose and Peterson make it sound is, pretty much a day or two right after my last treatment, they should be doing the surgery.
Right.
So.
Yep. And I think Dr. Rose actually emailed that to Dr. Peterson, but I'll try and give their office a call and talk to somebody just to be sure that it's all on the books. So.
Yeah. So that's definitely I think we need to look into right away. What's today's date again? Because
October 27th.
yeah,
So it's about a month.
Yeah, does Kraus feel comfortable letting this tumor go that long for almost a month from now? I guess he must obviously.
Well, knowing that you're going to be getting the proton beam, yes.
Okay.
I think because ultimately, after a lot of discussion with several people, this is what they think is going to give you the best chance of treating this.
Yes.
So this is the route they want us to do.
Okay.
So, and they said that it was going to take at least until Thanksgiving probably to have you ready for it. So
Yeah.
then they started looking at dates around Thanksgiving and came up with that Wednesday right after Thanksgiving.
Okay, good. So we're still thinking about starting the treatments on the 8th, right?
Well, I can't answer that specifically today because
Okay.
I have not had a chance to call Dr. Peterson's office.
Sure, that
But
makes
I will
sense.
be in touch with them tomorrow and just confirm everything with them.
Okay.
And then, yes, somebody will be in touch with you to confirm the dates for treatment.
Okay, awesome. Okay. So, yeah, that sounds good. So, all right, so November 30th for the actual operation, and then they'll get back to me on when they'll start the actual treatments.
Right, and we'll see you back in the office again sometime before that to just kind of finalize everything with Dr. Kraus.
Okay.
And have you sign a consent form for the surgery.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
So,
And I'll double check if Dr. Rose wants to see you one more time too, but I'll work on getting that all coordinated.
okay. Well, that's really good news on the entire body bone scan too, that it was clear. So that makes me feel amazing. So.
Yes.
All right. So at least we know it's located with just in the tumor, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
I will let you know. If I don't call you Friday, I'll for sure get back to you by early next week so you know. Okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Bye.
Bye. That's awesome. Right?
Yes.
Bone scan is clear.
Yep.
It's all in the tumor. Surgery on the 30th. That means they'll probably start doing treatments, I'm guessing, probably the 15th, right? So, we got like 2 weeks from now before we even start treatments.
Maybe.
So, unless
We'll
they
see.
want to move it all up,
Mhm.
maybe, which is could totally change.
Yep.
But how awesome is that?
Best news.
Yes, it is. It's freaking awesome. You know what? I'm going to own this cancer. I'm going to kick it clean out of my body.
Yeah?
No screwing around here.
No.
Awesome. Well, I feel beyond awesome right now. I think that's about the best news I've had in a long time. The fact that they called back and said that the whole body bone scan came up clear is amazing news. The fact that it's just located in the tumor of my neck makes me beyond happy. And I know there's a lot of coordination that needs to go on here. I mean, we have a neurologist, an orthopedic surgeon, plastic surgeon to remove potentially some muscle from my back into this void. We have a radiologist with Peterson that is going to be planning all these proton treatments, and numerous other people that they got to coordinate. Anesthesiologists, you name it. It's a lot of coordinating. I get it. And I got to say, so far, I'm super impressed with Mayo and what they've been doing so far, and it's amazing. And so far, tentatively, they're thinking an operation date of the 30th of November. So, which could completely change. You just never know. They might boost that up. So I'm guessing proton treatments, they need to do 11 total treatments before surgery, and then a day or two off between those first initial 11 treatments and surgery. I'm guessing I would start doing treatments around the middle of November, maybe a little bit earlier than that, maybe 2 weeks into November. I don't know. Like I said, this is all up in the air, and it could totally change because there's so many people working on this. But if that's the case, if I have surgery on the 30th, I'm in the hospital for maybe 5 days. I'll get out of the hospital early December, heal up for roughly 3 to 4 weeks, and I'm guessing that I'd start treatments again. So my next round of treatments wouldn't be until next year. But regardless, I feel great right now. I've virtually no pain, virtually no tingling, and I'm in such high spirits right now that, and I've been eating so healthy and staying positive and keeping that fighting attitude that, who knows, I might kick this tumor's butt clean out of my body before the doctor even has a chance to lay his hands on it.
I can help you.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. I had a pinched sciatic nerve a long, long time ago, and I was wondering if you still had records on it, the date that when I was there. I want to say it was like 13, 15 years ago.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna guess probably not. After 7 years here, we can get rid of those files that have been here for a long time. I can try to take a look here for you. What's your last name?
Elfers, ELFERS. I'm sure you don't have the records. I'm just curious of when I actually was there.
Yeah, we do have some of that stuff down in filing. I can try to find your name down there. I'm gonna guess probably not.
Is there anything on your computer though?
I think we get rid of that as well on here. Otherwise it gets really clogged up.
Because I'm in a real pinch. Is there any way you could tell me right now? Because it's really important.
Yeah. Could I just talk to someone else over here? Do you mind if I
Sure.
put you on for a few seconds?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Actually, you want to spell your last name again here for me? I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's ELFERS, and it's Todd.
Oh, maybe. It actually looks like we do have something in here. And your date of birth? Okay. Yes, I can. Do you remember which doctor you saw?
Oh, that was so long ago. There's no way I remember. It was for a pinched sciatic nerve.
Okay. So what exactly are you looking for?
I
on
just
your
want to
account?
know what date it was.
The first time that you came in?
Yeah.
So the first time you came in was 10/28/2003. So exactly 13 years ago.
Okay. That's
And I'm going to double check that. Oh, actually, this looks like the only case. So, okay.
so,
Yeah.
so do you have any records or all is just the when I showed up?
I can tell you what. I mean, there's specific codes that go to what adjustment and X-rays you had and things like that.
Yeah.
And that's all still in here.
Okay.
Looks like you came about twice. Did you come once or twice?
I can't remember. I mean, it's like you said 2003, right?
Right. Yeah.
So there's just no way I'd remember that. But is there any way you could email me all that info?
Let me double check here. 1 second. Thanks for holding, Todd. My name is Casey had said that you had some questions about your services
Yeah.
when you're in our office.
Yeah, I was just curious. Do you have any records of like my X-rays or anything?
No, after 7 years, and that's the state law, or that's the federal law actually, is that after 7 years, those records do get destroyed.
Okay.
So,
Is there any way you can email me all information that you have? It's nothing against you. It's just I end up finding out that I had way back then he thought I had a fused neck, which there's no way he would know and there's no way I would know. But it ended up being a tumor, and it ended up turning into a cancerous tumor. And it's been growing over many, many years, I'm guessing. And I'm trying to get an idea from my doctor how long this tumor has been there.
okay, yeah. Unfortunately, the only records that we have, because it was so long ago, and like I said, we only keep your actual medical record for 7 years.
Yeah.
Is I have a list of services that were completed, and I have your chiropractic diagnosis.
Okay. Yeah, if you could just, whatever you have, just send it to me because it's going to help my doctor out.
Okay,
So
even though this is still considered a medical record, so what I need from you, Todd, is I need a signed release.
Okay, I'll just stop in then.
I'm sorry?
Should I just stop in then?
Well, I can email it to you, and you certainly can sign it and email it back if that's more convenient for you.
That'd be perfect. So,
Okay, what is your email address?
it's
All right, I will send it over right now, Todd, and then if you just want to send it back to the same email that my email, I will go ahead and it'll just be one sheet. It'll be an itemized statement is all it'll be because that's all we've got on record. So
that's all I need because that
Okay.
that helps me out tremendously because I'm going to be going into surgery to get this tumor removed from my spine. And back then they think it started as at least I'm thinking it started as an osteochondroma, as a benign tumor, but it ended up turning into a malignant chondrosarcoma. And
okay.
I'm just trying to get all the information I can get for my doctor. So
Okay, sounds great. Well, I will send that. Like I said, I'll send that form over right now, and then as soon as I get it back, I'll go ahead and forward that information on to you.
I greatly appreciate it. So
Absolutely, Todd. Have a great day.
thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.